Hello everybody, Gano here. It's been a while, and I feel like I'm probably gonna be recording videos still somewhat, what's the word? Spontaneously? I don't know. I'm probably not gonna be doing them super regularly for a little bit, but I thought it would be nice to do one since it's been a while. Since I bowed out kinda right when LDs came around. Yeah, it's mainly, well, partially because I was busy and didn't have a lot of time to do this, but the other partial reason is like I didn't really know what to do in terms of videos since I feel like doing challenge quest videos was a bit hard to do since there isn't really too many options for those, and plus I've either been like completely steamrolling them or just basically unable to do them. There's really been a middle ground where it's kind of like tough but challenging to do one. I haven't really had much middle ground when it comes to doing that. And when it came to regular chaos fights, those are kind of definitely coming, I guess, a little bit easier with the LDs coming out now. So I was more so worried that if I were to make videos, it'd be a little bit redundant, but I feel like there's a bit more variety out there now. And I did not want her to go twice. Oh yeah, and the main reason I've been HP plussing with Garland because I don't really know if people got this figured out yet. I don't know how other people use them. Haven't really been watching too many other videos, but yeah, I kind of do like to just do that at the start since his effect at the top doesn't actually last all too long. It's like, yeah, 8 turns times 4, so 32. I think it's closer to like 29 if you want to keep it like up 100% of the time, since you got to use it when there's 1 turn left. So if you want to keep the effect at 5 stacks for most of the fight, and it's a pretty good effect, I gotta say. I mean, outside the short length, I gotta say, I feel like I like his LD the most from what I've seen. At least in terms of old characters getting one. And since the speed down part of it that comes from his LDs in effect, it really complements a lot of characters well. Like Quistis and Italian off the top of my head. And also on top of the fact that he just has delaying like built into his kit already, really makes him great at that. Like honestly, he's kind of been my go-to damage dealer ever since I got his LD, and yeah, he's been working really well. His character board has definitely made his EX much more worth using since the Brave gain on it increased a lot. Boards are definitely helping with that. I don't think this team needs to be at full HP. I don't think they're really missing out on anything if they're not. Maybe Quistis, I feel like she came out around the time when that was really common. Well, it'll be fine. Oh, she's at full HP. Yeah, I keep looking off to the side to see if she is missing out on anything, but it's really going through all those passives now that I'm actually trying to pay attention to it. Did it catch up? Oh wow, it's still going through and she was using... Oh, okay. I don't think she got anything. Kinda got hung up on that, but whatever. Alright, so his next turn will be Disaster of Chaos. I think I'll use the first one here. She has 3 left. Yeah, this one will just be alright. He could have had a lot more Brave. Use a Dragon Breath. Do that. Gonna use his LD next turn. I can't remember if this team has taken enough damage to get Odin's effect. I'm just gonna check real quick. How do I check? It's really straight. Oh, yeah. Okay. The important person got it. Oh, yeah, and this right here is the main reason I brought Freya. If you remember / haven't read, basically that thing will take in Brave depending on how much your team has, which in terms of making sure you dump your Brave, you just gotta make sure you dump your Brave before that thing attacks if you don't have a way to deal with it. And this team is not good for that because Freya and Quistis have a lot of battery. But it kind of doesn't really matter since it's a single hit, and I realized... Oh, the team's gonna die if those 2 things do that. Alright, so I need to... Okay. Hit that one with Laser Whip. I am definitely doing this. They'll get broken at the same time. Worst case scenario, I'll just hit C with... Yeah, okay, that is worst case scenario. Okay, well, at least Garland will have a lot of Brave stored up for his EX. Actually, I think it's going to work out really well. See, 69, 42, 66. I want to say that was about 250. It's very good in my book. You know, I think I use another one of these. If I don't have to deal with those little add-ons, I won't if I don't have to. Okay, well, it's gonna do that thing again, but I'm in no danger of it actually doing anything since everybody's above 50 HP. 50% HP. Garland is at 3 turns left in his effect. I really should just use skills with him. So he's basically at the halfway point when it comes to his longevity. Alright, I didn't bring back those things, but I'm pretty sure it's next turn. That is what it's going to do. And that's kind of painful to not do that when he has a perfectly good amount of Braves stored up, but I want to keep the effect up. I want to renew your stacks. And I'm just going to use a skill just for the sake of conservation. I think Quistis should have her EX up, which will give Garland a good amount of battery. Alright, halfway point. You know, I'll just let it happen. Because, I'm gonna need to use those round edges, and it's better if there are a bunch of little minions off to the side. Or not. And when they come back, I'm just gonna summon. Because I think that'd be a good time to do so. Yep, that's what I was waiting for. He has 3 round edges, about 1 turn away from his EX. Oh, he didn't actually break it. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the summon now. Alright, he's going into the EX with 70k. $76, 40, that's 110. Alright, lost track, but it was good. I'm gonna follow up with a round edge. Can use Dragon Breath just to do AoE damage. Can use LD to keep its effect up. With Garland's free skill, I am going to round edge. Then target that one because I don't want it to accidentally kill Quistis. Yeah, I gotta do that. Okay, if I do that, C will go first, so Quistis won't be left at nothing. EX is up. Garland is being targeted. Yeah, I think it's reasonable to do this and then do a Dragon Breath. Alright, it's just time to spam skills with him now. Got one more generator whip. Gas is basically one. Right, just made sure to use that since it's a good skill. I'll give Garland plenty of Brave, and I think his EX should be ready. It is not. I don't think this will kill. I think it's probably going to be Garland's turn that'll do it. Well, it might. Nope, it's Garland. Huh. I'm pretty sure I made the score. The score hasn't been an issue in a while. Yeah, that looks about right. I kind of noticed that the Lost Chapter fights are, in terms of the regular fights, are a little bit easier because they're basically gimmicks that were tough at the time, but now that time has come out, now that more time has passed, there's more ways to deal with them. Like, off the top of my head, you could have used Basch, you could have used X-Def, I think, you could have used Plume. There's probably enough ways to, like, delay it and, like, stun lock it so much that it won't even do anything scary. There are options out there. But I'll see you in the next video, which will be honestly no clue. I might do it for 9's event, depending on whatever's going on. But see you later, I guess.